Well, I've time to get out your cowboy hats and your barbecues. We're here for the next round, round 19 of the New Horizon Racing League season. We are here in the circuit of Qatar, if I'm saying it right. So we are here in the circuit of the Americas for the American Grand Prix. I'm your host, Gamey Things, and I am not joined by Connor this time round. And this time I have guest one, since Connor couldn't be here today. Please welcome being here because serving a race ban, Collins.
Hello.
So Collins, how's it looking?
Pretty bleak.
Great start. Yeah. Obviously, you can't put a driver side perspective as Connor can normally, but so you can see everything I'm seeing. But but whilst I'm looking at other places, you can look at other things too.
Yep.
So, do you know anything about this circuit? What's worth talking about?
Oh, I definitely know it's in Texas. The incline up to turn 1 is 34 meters. And this is also after the IndyCar season. This track is also co-IndyCar as well.
Alright, let's talk about how drivers will find this track. Obviously, some people like this track, some people don't. So, like, for example, I know that Connor really likes this track. How do you think people find it, and how do you normally find it?
Well, for other people, it's how you find it in the first couple of first outlap. If we can find your grip and the setup. But how I usually find it is pretty dodgy. And we've already got yellow 36.
Yeah, I think it's people going slowly.
Yeah, I think this is going to be interesting for Sector 1 with the S's.
Yeah, to be fair, I know that people like this track, man. They kind of like this track because of the S sessions, but for me, I don't like this one because of the S sections. I think it's probably the hardest set of corners on the calendar, which is kind of a bold thing to say, but it's very weird.
If you think about it, these are just tighter maggots and beckets.
Well, wait, when I look at it, I see something else.
What do you see?
A question: have you ever watched MotoGP?
Yes.
When they race in the Phillip Islands in Australia, in my opinion, those corners look exactly identical to the Stoner corners, if you know what I mean by that.
Oh, the corners in the second sector.
Yeah, the Stoner corners.
Yeah.
They look very similar to that.
They sort of do, but with little differences. All the differences are that's in Australia and this is in USA.
Good point. They should go from one side wall to the other.
Yep.
Anyway, let's move away now. I think people are on their flying laps now. Can you see anyone going quickly? Oh, Ninja.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, Marsh. Oh, Morris!
Oh my god.
Morris at 131.7. How's that for a benchmarker?
That's an impressive benchmarker. Benchmarker.
Langfell going in second.
A second and a half off Jamie's pace.
Fade across the line, but it got disqualified.
Yes. This is where you can initially get your first laps in if you want to start on the mediums. But if you go into the soft, you will have to go over your original time to start on the mediums around here.
Tyre strategy is an interesting one. I will admit that. Oh, Steph goes up into second for 32.3.
Leading out of the TNR lot at the minute.
Blaze not putting in a good lap at all. Oh, T. Johnny's getting even higher. He goes second. Colin started his lap. Thanks, Tetsu. Is that people going slowly or? I think it's people going slowly. I'm following Connor throughout to make the SC section. He's but half decent sector one time.
Just for people who are not aware, we have a returning driver, not Luke Beck, 94.
Hmm.
Who not Luke Beck, who raced last time with us in Russia.
Oh yeah. I didn't notice that. Now, the big battle today, Collins, we got to look out for, is we got to mainly focus on the Ferraris and the Alphas because they're in a very tight constructor battle in the last 3 races now.
Yes, I think it's Ferrari leading coming into this race, but I'm
Actually,
not sure.
actually, I think it's Alpha. Yeah, I think it's Alpha leading.
Yes, Alfa Romeo with 311 points and Ferrari 288.
So, obviously, Ferrari can still pull it back.
If Ferrari gets a 1-2, they can easily pull it back.
Yeah, well, they pulled a little bit of points back on that last week.
Yes.
So, oh, Connor goes up into 5th. I'm expecting a lot of chaos to happen in the first and first and second sector of this race.
Well, it's New Horizons, anything can happen.
Good point. Especially when we get to the tyre life, people are probably going to slip in sector 1, I think.
Yes, the tyre life around here is so probably going to last about 6-7 laps before you need to change.
If you can get so lucky.
If you're lucky enough. We could get a safety car on like the first lap, that means everybody can extend the tyre life out a little bit, but not much.
AJ's retired, and Fuzzy's retired. They must have gone into the pits and just said, "No, we're done here." Because I did see him enter the pit, so they clearly don't think they can improve. I'm following Leroy going round. He really has to get up there because the Ferraris are quite far off him at the Toros at the moment, aren't they?
I've just seen why AG and Ozzy has retired.
Why?
Pit lane. So they
Wait.
in the pit lane.
Wait, did they crash in the pit lane or?
No, how I saw it, Fuzzy car was in the barrier and AG's was beside it.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll investigate that after the race.
Well, as long as they recorded it.
Hope so.
Yay! Leroy going up into second for 131.9. Yeah, that's definitely putting them at the Alphas on pressure, isn't it?
Definitely. Because I can't remember much of the rules around the Div 1, but I don't know if you actually get extra points for...
For what?
What? I can't remember much of the points system for pole and all that around in Div 1. Do you get points or not for pole position?
No, it just works as normal F1 does.
Ah.
Wait, do you get points in F2?
Yeah, you get 4 points for pole position in F2. I just had a little brain spark for a second.
Oh, hello, coming out of nowhere! Hazard in the Racing Point going second!
It's, as we say, anything can happen.
Once again, he comes out of nowhere to impress! Like...
Look at the gap between Kimi and Hazard at the minute.
Whew! Yeah, the top 3 isn't separated by much, is it?
Nope.
It's anyone's games. But to be fair though, To be fair though, obviously Hazard when he first joined wasn't really up to much, but as soon as we got to the second half of the season, and he got, oh my god, 31.2. It's no longer close. As I was saying, well, you think that, yeah, but when we get to the second point in the season, yeah, Hazard individually getting more often now. He just keeps popping up out of nowhere to challenge the top guys in qualifying. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing how he's actually improved during this season.
Oh, I was just wondering why have you got a racing ban for this race anyway?
Racing lines?
Well, apparently you got a racing ban for this.
Oh yeah, it was because of the cushion I had with TJ around Mexico.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I was already on 2 reprimands and the third one race ban.
Okay. Razor's just in a personal best by half a second. So at the moment he's going to move into the top 10 so far. Flag in sector 2. I think people are going slowly though. Oh yeah, not slow enough. His teammate gave him a tow.
Little strategy for the Torsos.
Oh, Steph going up into second. By not by much. Look at the difference between second and third.
Oh.
What is that? 3,000ths of a second, or as F1 would say, milliseconds. But no, it's 1,000th. They've just Americanized it.
It's too close to call. Still got 6 minutes in the qualifying session, and people are still on their flying laps.
Well, that racing point might be the cat amongst the pigeons in terms of the battle between the Ferrari and Alphas, won't it?
Yes.
Razor's gone up in 8th. The one I'm looking over right now is Blazed. He's currently in sector 2 right now, because he hasn't really put a respectable time in yet.
Not just yet.
But he is going quicker.
Yes. I'm looking at the tyres, what everybody's got on, and Langfell and Taze have the medium tyres on, and everybody else has the softs.
In terms of best times though, everyone's best time is on the softs, apart from Langfell, whose best time is on mediums.
Yes.
So Langfell is thinking strategy than pure pace to begin this race.
I think you might be going for the alternative strategy.
Well, if it works, it works.
Because if you start on the mediums around, you can then go to the hards. But if you do soft, you've got to go
Blaze
soft,
crosses the line to go 7th, 8th actually. Loop back. Connor actually goes up into 6th. Connor actually got a little bit of toe in the last part of the lap by Blazed, and it's gone above him in the timing sheets. What?
Almost contact between Connor and Blazed in turn 1.
Yeah, I saw that. Do you know who, in my opinion, has dropped off since? We're talking about Hazard, who's impressed since the second half of the season. Should I tell you who's relatively dropped off since the second half of the season?
Who do you think?
Ninja.
Ninja?
Yeah. Why? Do you remember when we were Austria and Britain? He won 2 races on the bounce. Not Austria. Wait, did he win in Austria? Well, we got.
Don't focus on that.
Oh, Ninja's gone. Oh, when did Ninja go up into 4th?
Just then, I guess.
Yeah, he must have crossed the line. He must have went. I've crossed the line. I'm done here. Good day.
Yeah, he would have had enough time to put his ERS down to 0 and had another hot lap, but you don't know what his tyres are like.
I suppose.
Blaze is coming to the pits.
They'll probably all be in the pits now. They just get a last in that lap in, won't they? If they can make it out in time.
Yeah, the only part on track is fed by Gaiman on the soft tyres.
Well, he's on his out lap.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's got clear tracks, so if people do start to come out, he's going to be first to start lap times.
Do you know if you were racing, where would you be right now on the timing sheets?
10th, 11th, 12th, down in that way.
Fair enough. I would be somewhere in the range of 5th and 8th, I think.
No, I'd say you'd be a little higher than that. Top 4 probably.
You think I'm that quick?
I've seen you in other leagues.
Yeah, but those were tracks I'm good at.
Touche.
Remember, there's all tracks that we're good at and some tracks are bad at.
That is true, that.
Like, for example, I'm bad in Spain, but good in Britain.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I'm also really bad in all the American circuits, in American, Mexico, and Brazil. Maybe a little less Brazil, but still. Morris wanting to get past the racing point on his outlap. Okay, so if you're just coming out, you're not making it. Luke Beck, I don't think you're making it across the line, mate. All I know is not everyone I don't think is going to be able to cross the line, I think.
If you caught like if you just caught corners like Luke Beck just did, you probably could.
True.
If you look at it, it's going to be so close with everybody coming out on track.
True, so people are going to have to try and space them between, but to also get across the line to actually start a lap. And hopefully this isn't an Italy situation.
You could just get very lucky and get a massive toe off your rival.
True, I think in the flag in sector 3, that's still people going very slowly.
Rangfeld is on a lap, Blaze is on a lap, Taze is on a lap.
I think Morris will go. So everyone is starting to go on. Feard's gone up into 9th.
That was probably his last lap.
Morris has started a lap. Outside lap. Come on, you gotta get across the line. Yeah, people are getting across the line, but they're so punched up. Look at that. That's not ideal, isn't it?
I'll watch Luke.
Luke hasn't made it. Luke has not made it. People are so close together, and they can't. This is going to affect their traction throughout the corners.
This is going to be fun to watch though, coming down the straight.
Sure, especially with the teammates of the Mercedes, because Connor's right in the back.
Sector 2.
I think people might have slowed down. Oh, that's a racing point getting out the way.
Yep. I think he lost traction coming through. Yes, I did see him spin a little bit.
Oh, that's 5,000. Marsh is out. Marsh decided to call it quits.
Did he tire on track?
I think he did on track, yeah. Feard's out. Remember, he did cross the line before it came out, so it's fine. Oh, that's a spin! No, I think that's actually another race point getting out of the way, actually, sorry. Oh, Leroy's gone up into 2nd!
I'm just watching Connor's last bit of his lap.
Frederick's gone up into 9th. I'm looking at Steph. Can he get in front of Morris? Morris goes even quicker with 130.9. He's in the 30s. Can Steph beat the Renault?
Nope.
No, but he does improve, but not position-wise.
Connor finishes 7th.
Yeah, I think that's everybody done. Apart from Haz. Well, Haz is not on a lap, so.
Oh, he's going to come to the pits.
So our pole position man will be Morris with a 130.9. Well done.
That is rapid by the Renault driver.
Yes, it is. Well, to be fair, he is rapid throughout most of this season, but his luck has not been with him in some races.
No.
Mainly Hungary and Spa.
And Spain.
Anyway, Morrison is our pole position man, then followed by the Ferrari of Leroy, and then it's a double second row for the... I'm sorry, no it isn't. It's separated by an Alpha. Steph in third, Hazard in fourth, Tijonis in fifth, Ninja in sixth, Connor in seventh, Blazed in eighth, ninth is Frederick, 10th is a Luke Beck, 11th is Razor, third in 12th, then it's Langfeld, then it's Marsh, and then it's AJ, and then it's Fuzzy, who did not set a reasonable time. But this is going to be a good race. Join us for it.